live. Fix It Friday. Hope everyone's well. Cheers. And who we got with us today? Emily, I'm guessing. Always have Emily with us. Right, let's have a look. See who's here. Nimis, hi. Who else we got coming in? I'll give myself a thumbs up. I always forget to do that. A bit silly. Hi Charlie, how are you? Dan, GPDR, GMPDR. How are you? Oh, they're all coming thick and fast now. Griswaldo, CSL, Christian, Elijah. Just got myself an M2C chassis. Oh, nice. What's that for, Elijah? Which car? No sound. Can everyone hear me or not? Or is it just you with no sound? Evening, Gregory, Gary, Chris, Dan, Steve. How are you, Steve G? Hi, Scott. Oh, there's sound. Good, good, good. Creighton EXP, very nice, yeah. M2C all the way. In fact, where's my one? No, mine's in the garage, actually. I had cleaned it all up. Sound is good, 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 good. How's it going on, my brother? How are you all doing over there? And what are you working on today? I'm good, thank you, Danny. Right, so the cars I'm working on today, we've got the Mojave to work on. I think fixing this mess. Just finished editing. It's taken me all week, every evening this week to edit this video. We took the Mojave out. Can't see what I'm pointing at, can you? We took the Mojave out this week, or last week, I should say. When did we take it out? Took it out Good Friday, so we took it out on the Friday to a new location. And then we took it to one of our favourite locations on the Sunday. Gave this thing an absolute beating. I mean, Callum was doing the driving, but we beat the snot out of this thing. So I've got a little bit of repair work to do on it. I've got a bearing to replace. That is it. Just a bearing. And the bearing let go. Stock armour bearing. Apart from that, this thing, it surprised me. Now, I know people say these things are the most durable armour, but no question about it. And I actually say this is more durable than an X-Max as well, in the right conditions. Concrete skate park X-Max, because it's got metal chassis. But what we were doing to this, it's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers what it would do. Turn your volume up. Hi Eric D. Johnson, how are you? Yes, we hear you. I wonder what is your missus about fixing cars. I don't have a Mrs. Carol, so I can do what I want. I don't have a missus, so yep, I can fix cars in the kitchen. I can have a dining room table full of RC parts and parts laying around the house. So there's pros and there's cons to not having a missus, don't get me wrong. So I can do what I want here, but it can be a bit lonely sometimes. So yeah. Hi Zoz. Oh, your Creighton's back together. That's good, Adrian. Fred, Chris. I hope you're having a great weekend. Yep, the weekend's just started, Ben. Thank you. I hope you're going to have a good one as well. James, hi from New Jersey. What part of New Jersey? DJ Wraith, hi. What is the difference between Mojave and Mojave EXP? I looked that currently arms are the same, tower brace different else. The main difference is obviously the colour of the body. Is one of the differences. Let's get inside it and have a look, shall we? It's all nice and clean inside. Obviously, you don't get the electrics with the Mojave EXP. So you put your own electrics in. You get the EXP braces. You get the EXP shock towers, front and rear. You get the LSD diffs. You get the EXB turnbuckles, you get the EXB top plate, EXB bit here, EXB servo mount. Excuse me. I don't think the bumper's any different. Arms are the same, hinge pins, etc., etc. So probably not as much as what's on the Kraton, because the Kraton obviously came with bigger arms than the V4s when it came out. And the 7075, and you can see that's taking some abuse there. The 7075 EXB chassis, but it's stamped 7075, not machined. So that's the differences that I can think of off the top of my head. As I said, we had a bearing blowout, as you will see on this one. So I've got to fix that. Then I've got to work on the DR8. I've got the spare parts coming on the DR8, so I'll put that back together. What else we've got to fix? Can't fix the Kronos at the moment because I'm still waiting for the parts for that, because you have to order them from Belgium because nobody's got any parts in stock over here. The part support for that sucks. And I might put a new servo in the Max. I don't know. No, I probably won't do that. Hi Danny, watching. Hi there, watching from Plymouth. Love the content. Thank you very much. How are you? All good. Weekend is here for some bash breaks. Indeed, Alistair. How are you, buddy? How many RC cars do we have? I think we're pushing about 30 now in total. I think I need to add them all up again, but yeah, quite a few. Where can you buy the EXB roller? It's pretty expensive, and the RTR is only about 70 more, which worth the electronics. I don't know where you can buy the, because you're over in Europe. I don't know. My personal choice, I don't like the Spectrum Electrics. I prefer put mine electrics in there. I didn't do the bolt mod on that. I should have done that. And there's certain things it comes with. I personally prefer the EXB rollers to the RTRs. The chassis is tougher, the braces are tougher. You put your own electrics in there. Mojaves are not cheap cars though. Excuse me. I mean, when you consider that they're only really a longer Kraton with a body, different body, they are very expensive for what they are, in my opinion. We do have a Typhon. We have a TLR Typhon. I didn't get the RTR Typhon. I prefer to put mine electrics in cars. So we do have a Typhon, but it's the TLR Typhon that we've now trugified. We've done a few videos on that. It needs to come back out again. Hasn't been out for a while. I put 15 tooth pinion on the crate and some extra fans on the motor. Got two 30mm rockets coming. Yep, they should be good, Adrian. That should keep it nice and cool. Did I have a nice birthday? It was okay, very quiet. Very, very quiet. Saw mum and dad briefly, but as my dad had to go for an operation, he didn't really come in. And apart from that, I worked for a bit and yeah, didn't do anything else. So I didn't see my brother and my sisters at all. They didn't pop round. So yeah, it was a pretty dull birthday, really, to be quite honest with you. But I've had 55 of them now, so it is what it is. Would you rather have the Mojave or a Kraton EXB? Two different cars. Now, we haven't had this one out for a long while. In fact, one of the reasons we haven't got it out is because it didn't have any electrics in it. But they're two different. The Mojave needs to be driven on the right surface. That's the biggest gripe with Mojave. On the right surface, it is a great car. But the surface needs to be loose. It needs to be loose dirt, loose sand. You try and drive it on grass or something like that, then you're just going to want to throw it because it just rolls all the time on those surfaces. So on the right surfaces, it's a great car. It's brilliant, in fact. But on the wrong surface, it will drive you insane. Now this one here, I did have to modify a little bit. You can probably see there, I've had to cut slots in it because one of the issues with Mojaves is they like to strip, and even with the, I think it stripped before I'd even put the M2C double locks on. So we put that on there, and then I used a nice long drill blank poking all the way through to provide my hex security. Never have enough money for RCs. One of my Mojave and Fraction Typhon sleds need to go more overtimes. Yeah. And the prices are just going up all the time, aren't they, Zoz? That's the problem. What motor you got, Elijah? If you've got Max 6 1650, I'd go 19. I've got a 21 on mine, and I keep meaning to drop it back down to 19. You know, we were talking about fans up or down. Apparently it's fans down. Fans should point down with the support underneath them blowing in my opinion. Thank you, DJ Wraith. Hi, Kent. How are you? Yeah, well, luckily, I was just checking. Before I took it out for a run, because it'd been sat on the wall for a while, I did check all the bearings. And they were fine. And that's when I noticed that I couldn't get the wheel off, so I fixed that up before we went out, which I'm glad I did, because otherwise it would have been a really short video. Happy 60th, Dave. Looking good, mate. Thanks, Alistair. Not quite 60. I've let my... When you say flat, how flat is it, Ben? 1650 kV. Go 19 or 20, Elijah. Really? Would be my suggestion. You can go 21, but as I said, I keep meaning to drop mine down. I'll put 21 in it to try and get a bit more speed to go a bit higher. It doesn't run hot or anything. I just think it's better on a 19 or 20. I keep meaning to drop mine back down again, but keep forgetting. Thanks, Thompson. It was on Wednesday. Wednesday was my birthday. Oh, that don't want to come off now either. Come on. Stuck on there good. Probably because I've blown the bearing out and it got a bit hot. As we carried on running it, as you do. What's that not want to come off? That should just pop off of there. It's a, as Alistair said, it's a Mojave EXB. You'll struggle to get a 24 on there, Elijah. About 23 is the biggest you can get. What tyres to get for granite? Proline MX28s or the on Raid 6x30 wheels. J4 Play, hi, how are you? Waterside Bashers, evening, how's it going? Well, I haven't fixed that infraction yet. I need to know. I keep looking at it. No, the diff's here. I might put the diff in tonight, actually. Keep forgetting to do it. It's one of those things that I keep forgetting to do because the diff's sitting here. I've just got to stick it in there. But I'm going to try and get this stupid thing off. I don't know why it's not coming off. It's not moving either. That's the problem. It's like it's welded on there. Heat. Heat is your friend. If in doubt, give it a clout, or if in doubt, heat it up. So, give it a bit of heat on there, see what happens. Try to keep it away from that plastic, that's the problem. I don't want to melt that. So it's smoking inside. I might have got some thread lock on it when I was thread locking that. What should we call it up? Which would be quite annoying. Now I've got to be careful that I don't actually touch it with my hands because that'll be hot. Oven gloves. Gotcha. If in doubt, heat it up. Oh, it is hot. Oh, it's coming through that. Yeah, Jay, you actually got a 30° north now. I think someone has. I broke the pin on my rear drive shaft and blew up my front tyre. I wish I could have got on camera. It was epic. Nice. The pin? Which pin did you break, Dave? Hi, Sora. How are you? At the moment, sorry. Getting ready to take the little Tamiya out. Hopefully it can handle what I've put. What have you put in it, Steve? It should be able to handle. I mean, we put a 3S system in our one, and it took it quite well. The LiPo charger I recommend is always in our recommendeds, and it is the Hotter. I'm not sure there's any in stock at the moment though. Hotter D6 Plus dual charger, 150 watts of channel on. $325 watts per channel on DC, or there's another one down there, HTRC 400, I think, which is 100 watts per channel, touch screen. So there's a couple in our recommenders down below, but I don't think the Hotter D6 is a fantastic charger. I don't think there's many of them I don't think they're in stock at the moment. Jono, how are you? Sorry you're late, not that late. The pin connecting the shaft to the diff assembly, easy fixable. Oh, well, yeah, that would have been epic though. Hi, Chris. Love your channel, brother. You and Kev got me into making a channel. Nice. I'll check your channel out then. It's not easy. It's hard work. It's a lot of hard work doing videos. As I said, it's taken me all week. I'm still learning to try and get a bit quicker with my editing, but it is a painful thing. Not painful. Painful's the wrong word, but it can be. Sorry, I'm just going to drop you down so you can see a bit better what I'm doing. Not that you want to look at that. You come there. I'll probably flip you round, and then I can make sure you can see what I can see. There we go. It's a bit rusty, isn't it? Look. Oh, it's still hot. Give that a clean up, I think, while we're in there. Oh, that's hot there as well. So that was the blown up bearing, as you can see. That blew up. Got part of the bearing mashed up around here, which we've got to get that off. The balls obviously flew everywhere. This is the bearing race, is it? Is that what they call it? I don't know. Decided to wrap itself around the shaft. Yeah. There we go. That's that bit off. That bit off. Get that out. Now, ooh, you're going to try and get that out there somehow. That's going to be fun. Put that one out. This is all gone already, actually. Yeah, that's gone already. Duh. What muppet. I've got to get off of here, haven't I? Trying to knock something out that's not in there anymore. It's the bit on here we go. That is still hot. I'm hoping that this is the right size. Yep, we have spares. Let's read some comments. I've had the whole front end of my crane today, new gearbox case, and filled the diff up as barely had anyone. They very rarely do. I broke a wheel off my daughter's, broke the front drive shafts last weekend. Ooh, rarest tortoise. You'll get into trouble breaking your daughter's car as well. What do you think of the Mojave as it's an RC? I would like to add to my collection. Mojaves are great cars on the right surface. There's always my caveat with them. We've got the video coming out on tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. You'll see it just takes, it drives really, it's got to be the right surface though. Try and drive it on grass or anything else like that and it will drive you insane. It needs to be a nice wooded area, dirt, light dirt, soft, a loose surface. Bearing did go up well, but the car still carried on going. That's what I wish someone would wrap themselves around my shaft. It hasn't been wrapped around for a while. Must be getting it wet. Don't know. It might have been. I did check them out before I went out, because the last time we took this out, I think it probably did get a little bit wet. I did have to change the bearings on the centre, but this one, all these are ones I checked them, they were all okay. But so you can never really tell whether they're good or bad or not. I mean, this one here, you can see it's it's a bit. That's got worse actually. I'm going to put a new one in there as well. I'll clean that up. What do I do with them? And then ones. Yeah. I'll clean that one up and I'll reuse it. These are cleaned up, reused ones, re-greased. So we'll get a new one on there as well. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? So that's the one that's come out there. It's a little bit dirty. Wasn't like that before, so it's obviously got some sand and dirt in there. I'll probably have to go through the others, but I won't do that tonight. See which ones. I need to order some new bearings, really, because I'm running out. I do repurpose them. Do try and clean them up and get them all nice and shiny and new, like this one, which is nice and smooth. And I know, Gary, I need to get myself some stainless steel, decent stainless steel ones, and I won't have this problem. I know I need to do that, and I will do it one day. I promise. There, it's in there. Yeah, so I mean, that water side, the reason we haven't had it out much is because it really needs to be on the right surface to have a lot of fun with it. If it's not on the right surface, it's not a fun car. But on the right surface, it's a hell of a lot of fun and takes a huge amount of abuse. And literally the only thing that broke on it, with everything we did to it, was that bearing. I love my new boat. It's awesome. Oh, your little boat. Yeah, your little boat looks good, Emily. Hopefully you've used it in the bath, have you? I've never had stock wheel bearings that last more than one bash. I know I need to get some. I need to get some stainless steel ones. I'm good, thank you, Noah. How are you? Are you out this weekend with your new car? Right, that's that on there. What do we need to do next? M2C hub, wherever that's gone. That back through there. one simple fix. Oh. And if anyone does get Mojave, make sure you get the this double locking system from M2C, because otherwise you're just going to lose your wheels all the time and driving the same. Have I managed to make a whole week without? But yes, Callum actually didn't hit me, but he did hit himself. He did drive into himself for a change. I'm pretty good, thanks. Not gonna lie, school was a bit shit today. Yes. I'm out this weekend with a new toy. Nice. Well, sorry to hear school was a bit poo today though. Hi Crowby, how are you? All good here. Alison, how's you, mate? Good. Very good, thanks. Ding. Wow. Well done for. Ding. Wow, well done first try. What that is. As I'm a big boy, I think I can have a big boy's car. Well, we're gonna. Have you run it in yet, Noah? You need to run at least a tank through it before you do anything with it. Make sure you run it in. Let it run for 15 minutes. Turn it off. Let it cool down. Do it again for another 15 minutes. At least get an hour's worth of running. Of actual running on it. I can't do it here, Dave, because I'm not in on my account. See, if I type it here, I'm not in on hardcore account. I'm in as David Lee. I'm in on my own account here, so unfortunately I can't do anything here. Bet brings loads of diffs then. No, Jay would race you, but he's got to work. Jay's got to work, has he? No, stop one. You don't need loads. You only need loads of diffs when you've got to stop putting stupid big engines in it. The diff should be fine on the stock engine now. It's only when these people start adding in 12 horsepower engines and everything. Oh, you get Noah's getting more power already. Would you Savage Dave? Mark did a diff, I think, but we didn't mention it. Mark did more than one diff. He did a diff of race, didn't he? Might be there, no, I don't know yet. Still, we don't normally know what we're doing until Saturday afternoon, to be pretty honest with you. So we might try and get there. I'm not sure what other people are doing. Put this up a bit more. We've then got the work on the DRA, because believe it or not, the Mojave is done. That is all the damage. I was expecting more damage because, I'll be honest, we don't normally go out to break cars. We normally just go out to have fun with them, but we wanted to try and break this car, and we couldn't. We did try and break it. We really did try, well, Callum really did try to break it, because it doesn't come out very often, so it is what it is. It's fixed. Nothing else wrong with it. Next up on the bench is the DR8, because we've got the spares in for that. Oh, Somebody's at the door. Give me 1 second, guys. Meals, that was Meals on Wheels. Sorry guys, but just had a delivery. What we got here? So, we have my Bakewell tart. Oh, we have some Bowers brie. We have some homemade sausage rolls. And we have a steak and kidney pie. So we get all that in the freezer. Fridge. Might have that later. My Bakewell tart. Now you know where it all comes from. Take it out for rip hardcore. I've got to fix the light because Callum broke that. Is it Mojave? Well, the J is spelt with a H, so it's not Mojave. It's to me it's pronounced Mojave because it's Spanish and J is a H, I think. Is that right? I think so. I think the J is a H, yeah. That is kebab turn. No, I do need to have a kebab. Joe knows the kebab person. Yep, it was literally a bearing. That's all that was wrong with it, DJ. So after all the abuse we got, it was just the bearing that had gone. Yeah, this little car here is it's a great car. This is what you get. We did have a problem sourcing one of the parts, which is this part back here. I'm hoping Lee can customise the upgrades because this is probably a potentially weak bit and you can't get this part in the UK at the moment because FTX don't sell this little part here. So I bought the Reedy Raptor spares, which does have that part in it because the FTX part only comes with those bits, not that bit for whatever reason, which is a bit weird. So I've managed to source this from Really, you get it over here. Apart from that, so hopefully Lee from Custom RC Upgrades will make that in Ali because that will really beef that end of it up. And the only other thing, apart from that, don't need a lot. We're going to put a new a rod end on, which we did break, remember in the video, that was broken, so I haven't fixed that yet, so we'll fix that now. You posted a video today about your DR8. Oh, no, I'll go and watch that later then. Do you like your DR8 MBRC? Off my bed RC. What do you have going on? We just fixed the bearing on the Mojave. Now we're fixing it up. Should have cleaned this one. I might clean this one tomorrow actually. Cleaned some of my cars this week. This could do a little clean once I've got it fixed up. But just fixing up the DR8. None in stock. Oh, I'll send you one. I've got a few. I can't remember why I bought this bit. Well, did I buy? I think I bought these spares just because you only get. What do you get in there? 1, 2. Not unless I've already used one. Don't recall using one. Then you get 3 in there. 3 or 4? No, only 3. That's weird. Only getting 3 in there. I'm going to try and get them out though. They come with the, well, you can read that, I can't see the part number. Part number is 9667. Moulded spring cut and shock ends. All good, thank you, Sergeant. How are you? You got the new Bronco, didn't you, Alistair? Oh, your RC doesn't have it in stock now. Oh, that sucks. What about, have you checked out Conrad? Conrad for on the Reedy Raptor? The same parts. Check out Conrad, I think they're in Germany for the Reedy Raptor. Pro Light kit. I do like the. How much was that, Alistair? The Pro Light kit. I do like the look of that. DR8 alloy hubs blue, £7.50. HSP 8600s fit. Yeah, I've only upgraded the. I've done the rear shock tower and I've upgraded the rear hinge pins. I know Custom RC Upgrades are making these hinge pins as well, which would be good. I think they're coming in May. I think he's making those parts. Well, they're going to be available. Oh, you have the Reedy Raptor. The DR8 is more expensive here. Yeah, I think the FTX DR8 is more of a UK market, whereas the Reedy Raptor is Europe, and I think the FS Atom 6S, which is another one. I'm not sure where that gets sold. Maybe USA. 98 quid. Yeah, it's a lot of money though for the lights, isn't it? It does look awesome though. It does look very, very good. Want to wrench on RCs but no time. No, I've got to get to bed as soon as I finish. Kids have a track meet tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, it sucks in one way, but not another way. I normally save all my wrenching now for Friday night. 100 euro different. That's a lot. Yeah, it's a bit like this car in the USA is really expensive as well. I think the main reason it's a bit like Team Associated for us, because Team Associated sell it dollar to pounds. Then we see them as cheap in relative terms, whereas I'm going to fix that fan as well. Whereas people like Armour, if it's $499, it's £499. So that then makes it expensive versus what we pay. You know, if this is £340, it will be, Alexa, What's 340 times 1.3?
340 times 1.3 is 442.
440. So this would be $442 in the US, which, when you look at it compared to what they're paying for their other cars, it works out expensive for them. But that's only because the Armours over here are really expensive compared to, well, if you look at that current deal that's on, for the Kraton 8S EXB, the Outcast 8S EXB, they can pick those up in the USA for $499, which is £389. Well, they're £690 here. They're $900. They're twice the price. So, you know, when we talk about cheap here, in relative terms, we're talking, you know, and it's the same with the MT10, the rival. In relative terms, that's cheap here, because again, they do the same thing. They charge. They don't just turn dollars into pounds. They actually do a proper conversion on it. What do with those? Where do I do my pliers? Okay, see you in a bit, Alistair. Oh, I've done my pliers. Did I? Gone walkabouts. I have seen Vasher Queen's Kraton sledge mount body system. Yes, I thought she might get into trouble, but she can't at the moment because it's only patent pending. But yeah, that'd be interesting because I do like this. I do like the sledge system of how you put it on. What's the best all-terrain tyres for a 110 4x4? As with a basher or a crawler? If you're asking crawlers, I'm not the person to ask, unfortunately. I only have one crawler, which is a TRX4, and it's got stock tyres on it. Hi, Woods Unknown, how are you? I'm still, the MT8 is still on pre-order, yes. When it eventually arrives. It looks a mistake of a car so far. I need to go and check some videos out then, do I? Not that good, is it? That sucks. Because I was looking forward to that. RC Master, evening. I just ordered food. What food have you ordered? That's the big question. Yeah, the X-Max is about $1,300 over here. Gonna get the sledge. Ooh. I'm not convinced with the sledge at the moment, MBRC. I'm really not. The gears just seem to pull up all the time. Hi David, Bars and Tone. I did a little silly face thumbnail for you, mate. You've got to do one. Come on, join the brigade. What's up with the DR8? Just fixing it from the session we had. The shot rod end. We get that fixed up now, and then I've been waiting for a part to come in, which I had to get from Germany, because in the UK that part isn't available, doesn't even exist. But I've got Motorsport and CML on the case for it to locate to the part, so that if it does go again, not that it's a problem, we can just buy it from Europe and it takes a week or two to get here. Ugh. That's not going in though. There we go. That's about it. Pizza, oh nice. What pizza did you get? I hope it's got pineapple on it. I really enjoyed the one I had last night, so I'm ordering another one. Oh, where from? Domino's? Order me one. Nando's. Oh, I haven't had a Nando's in so long. What do I have tonight? Can't remember what I had for dinner tonight. Had something. Can't remember what it was though. Or did I actually have something? Oh, I did. I had my pasta bake. Pepperoni, hot and spicy pepperoni pasta bake that I made. Now, the problem with the Traxxas spur gears is they cast them rather than machining them. So most spurs like this are machined. So they're cut. Whereas Traxxas cast them, so they're not as strong, inherently not as strong as a machined gear. That's the problem with them. You can get machined ones, but they've brought out machined diff gears. I don't know whether they've brought out machined pinion and spur yet though. As your Kronos, I'm waiting for some parts to arrive for the Kronos so I can get it fixed up. I've got another video to edit on that. And one of the parts I can't get at the moment because it's just out of stock everywhere. And it's just annoying that you have to order the parts. Most of the parts you have to order from Belgium and then pay €20 shipping. So, you know, I ordered parts for €22 and it cost me €42 or something rather to ship them to, you know, in total. So it doubled the price, which just makes it not appealing. You've ordered a doner kebab, Jono, and I do need to get myself a doner kebab. That's a new job. It's a bit slow at the moment, just waiting for everything to get going, and the underwriters are just so, you know, I'm not going to moan about it too much, but they are pretty slow at the moment. I just want to get going. It's just frustrating. Everything just moves so slowly. Well, Creighton 8S, 989 one day. Yeah. Well, if you're in the USA, Adrian, a Creighton 8S would cost you £383 at the moment. Any more cheap products? Me or Jono? I like chili. As a basher, I would go with the Proline MX28N on 6x30 raid wheels. Is what I would get. What is a really wrapped? Don't know because I haven't ordered that part. We can go and have a look though. Go and have a quick look. See if I can find it for you. I'm moving. I'm taking you on my iPad. Look at that. You're not on your iPad though, are you? See if we can find the part for you, shall we? Come on, up you come. There we go. Really Raptor. What I want to do is really Raptor. Find the exploded views. Come on. How did I find it before? Really Raptor. Really Raptor parts. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Not that bit, not that bit. Armour looking. Not that bit, not that bit, not that bit. Come on, it can't be that hard to find. Not unless I don't do the bit for you. Oh, here we go. That's a stabiliser set. Oh, that's nasty. That's not, what is it? Doesn't make a lot of sense, that bit. Yeah, bring my channel up. What's going on? Trying to find it. I can't find the part. I can't find the number for the Really Raptor either. Yeah, that's the Really Raptor, but we're looking for a part on it. And I found the. It's not a spare stabiliser set, front rear. It's not that. Not that bit. Not that bit. Not that. No. I'm trying to whiz through and. They must do it. Unless that's the part you can't get, and we can't get the part I had to get from. You might have to order it from. Excuse me. You might have to order it from Model Sport. Not that bit. It's not that bit. It's not that bit. It's not that bit. Just whizzing through these. Not a spare front and rear stabiliser. It's not that bit. Oh, I can't find it. Spare throttles, no. I'm struggling. There's a stabiliser again. Good question. And I can't see the exploded view in the parts manual either, or in the manual. I had a quick look on AliExpress because they sell the parts on there as well. And then I will be back to read more. I like the blue light behind the big screen. Oh, thank you. I can change it. Peter Unhart, try and pronounce your name without being rude. We're looking for the shock rod ends on a Reedy Raptor, but it don't really want to give us them. But the parts on the FTX one, I'll give you the link to the parts of the FTX one, which is, oh, they're out of stock on them as well. I should have 4 in there. I only got 3 in mine. Reedy Raptor shock ends. Let's try that. Ooh. Shock mount. I can't find them, mate. So unless you can get the FTX ones, which will be the same. I don't know how much the shipping would be to out of stock as well. Was there stock on them? I'm glad I bought some. Just wondering if anything else would work. I wonder if no, because they're smaller shocks, aren't they? Is the Mojave the best car in the world? Yes and no is the answer to that question. I'm going to go back out and carry on fixing the car. Sorry, mate, I can't find them. And I will have a look, and if I do, I'll try and message you. Is the Mojave the best car in the world? Simple answer to that question is yes and no. It's on the right surface, it is a fantastic car, but on the wrong surface, it is a horrible car. If that makes sense. So it's got to be a nice loose surface. Nine cars went out. MT10 was the only one driving back. Nice, Steam Train Tony. I missed you coming in. MT10 is a little beast. It's a little monster. I know FT is the same, but they are out of stock everywhere. Oh, they are. Try FS Atom. FS Atom 6S. That's the same car as well. No, Armour I don't think would fit because the shocks are thinner. I think these are 3mm. So unless something like an Armour 3S one wouldn't fit because they're... You want something with a 3mm shaft. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, isn't it? I'm glad I bought some spares when I did. I'm normally sensible with things like that. Right, I've got to take this off of there. So, like that. Better not break any more. Well, I've got 3 spare ones. Back early from holiday, we all got a bug and had Tom... Oh, no, mate, that sucks. You all right now? It sucks when that happens on holiday. Oh, you solved it, did you? That's good. All working. You can check. You can keep an eye on your voltages now. Well, that's a bit bent as well, isn't that? A little bit bent. That was still going there though. Right, we'll get that off of there. So we come all the way through here. Which one is it? That one there. Is she? Do you know what part she's making? Depends on the cost. My biggest issue with the Kronos is probably parts availability at the moment. Because there's just no parts really available in the UK. Which sucks. I know that I think Tomley's got his MT8, but that's because it was air freighted in for him. I'm not as important as Mr. Tomley, unfortunately, so I don't get them air freighted in by the distributor. So in the UK, they're still not in stock yet. They're not due until the middle of May. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But we get it when we get it, and then we will do to it what we do to it and see how well it holds up. I'm hoping it holds up well. So this is the part that we can't get in the UK, and we have to order it. As I said, it comes with the really Raptor part. So I'm hoping that Lee from Custom RC Upgrades makes this part in aluminium. Oh, Peter, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you, thank you. You should make the shock towers. To be brutally honest with you, Adrian, there's nothing wrong with the shock towers. I've been impressed with the shock towers and how they hand up. There's just certain parts of it that are weak, and the overall material, the bulkheads, I think the bulkheads are fantastic, the way they're connecting up. Yeah, thank you again, Peter. It's very, very kind of you. Very appreciated. It's just some of the plastics are not that great. And well, I've got to do a video on it, but we always do a little bit of a sneak peek on here. I did get a parcel from Team Corrali, which I think I mentioned last time on the live stream that there was a parcel incoming from them. Well, it arrived. Well, you know it arrived because I put it up on the community post. But what I wasn't expecting, there was a letter in it as well. And yeah, the letter is very made me laugh anyway. Oh, don't do that. I'll go and find it in a minute and read an extract of it to you, or a certain part of it, which will it'll have you in stitches. That New Armour website, shocking, Gary. I was trying to find a part for somebody on a Facebook group who was looking for a part. I think it was the 23 tooth servo horn for the EXB, etc. Oh, I couldn't find it at all. It was just driving me insane. It's just a nightmare, that new website. They've horizoned it, and it's horrible. Absolutely horrible what they've done to that. I used to quite like the old site, but the new one is what? Oh. What have I done with my letter? Put it somewhere safe. Too safe. No, you put. There we go. Found it. A nice long letter from them. But this will be the bit that makes you laugh. The last bit. One more tip. To make your Kronos XTR even more rigid, You can glue the composite ends to the bash bar tubes with CA glue. So what they're effectively saying is if you remember, what did I do with it? I can't remember what I did with those bits. I found them somewhere. Oh, they're down here. So on these bits here where they just slot on the end, like that, I can't get this one off. But their recommendation is to super glue that onto there, because that will then hold it in place when you overextend the chassis. That's their solution to that. I mean, it's comical, but you'll see all this in the video. So it's a fairly long letter from them, so I wasn't expecting. It's nice of them to send me the free parts, but what about all the other people that bought them and will have the same issues that I had? Would they get free parts? They didn't ask for the free parts, they just sent them to me. Didn't ask if I'm willing to accept them or anything. They just sent them to me. Oh, nice, Savage. So get over, if anyone hasn't subscribed to Savage Dave's, get over there. You will have to wait about a month or two before you can do it. You can actually live stream before you get to 1,000 using third-party software like Streamlabs or something like that. You can stream before. Obviously, Misadventures, hi. Shot rod ends for the Really Raptor. We know the FTX DR8 ones are all out of stock, Charlie, but MBRC is in Europe, so he's got the Really Raptor. He was trying to find the shot rod ends for that. AFK's away from keyboard, yes. The new have you been on the New Armour site, Adrian? Team Co Rally, yeah. I'm on mobile. It takes 50 subs, then 24 hours. I'm on mobile. It takes 50 subs, then 24 hours. Normally 1,000 subs to be able to go stream live. But then it took us from getting 1,000 subs to being able to actually stream. I think took about about 6 weeks before they turned us on, if I remember rightly. It was a while, well, let's put it that way. I had to keep checking. We were monetized before we could go live. Pain, isn't it? I need to take the wheel off to get in there to do it. Not find a PC out, just you have to verify your phone number. I only have 45 subs, so I can do live streams if I want. Oh, they might have changed that. It used to be on mobile, YouTube mobile. You used to have 1,000 subs before you could live stream on the YouTube app. They might have changed that now though, because I think they're adding. And you never used to get adverts unless you monetized videos, but now I think they're putting adverts on everything, aren't they? Come on in here. There we go. Gotcha. Marky Mark, how are you? Interesting. Never used to be that. It used to be 1,000. As I said, they might have changed it. It did. I mean, to me, it never made sense why you can go live until you got 1,000 subs. That just never made any sense to me whatsoever. The DR8. It lives. Except for I've now lost. How can you lose that? Still all over there. Hi Noah, welcome back. How are you? I'm going to be on YouTube on the 22nd of April at 2200. 22nd's today, isn't it? Man, you might want to do some wrenching. Oh, that's a new one. Watching me wrench makes you want to wrench. I have a bumper and wheelie bar to install on the stage. You can get a wheelie bar for it already then, can you? Just did a bit of editing. Very nice. Might show you a little sneak peek of tomorrow's video. Should I or shouldn't I? That's the question. Should I or shouldn't I? Can I get over there and subscribe to you, Savage? Probably not on. Savage Dave's RC, here we go. 49 now. German guy that makes them called Oak Tay bumpers and more. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'm not getting a sledge, so. Ooh. Oh no! Forgot to put that screw in. Oh, sucks. Can I get away without taking that brace back off all the way? Can I just lift it up, please? Please let me be able to lift it all the way up. Please. Pretty please. With bells on. They're not that great. It's still working on it. Still got to get a laptop so I can edit here. Well, my PC takes me ages to edit. It just takes me so long. Sorry, Sean. Kids, eh? How old are your kids? You love them. Get them bashing with you. Well done, Savage Dave. 50 subs. Yay! Right. DR8. Done. That can get clean tomorrow. As long as the weather's good tomorrow, this can have a clean. Guess what I'm going to go and get now? Because I really I haven't done it and keep meaning to do it. I'm going to go and get the infraction and I'm going to go and put the diff back in it. Get it clean tomorrow. I bet you guys even forgot I had this. I forgot I had it half the time. Well on 907 Rob, how are you? DR8 is an awesome car. Yeah, the boys have a KX Ivan Taurus. Girls each have a Vortex. Very nice. I do like the little Vortex. You snapped any shock shafts on your Vortex though yet? They seem to be susceptible to snapping shocks. I'm so excited now. It's almost 3 years to get this far. Once I joined the RC family, things have started going together. Yes, Savage, just keep working on it. That's all I can say. And it is good. The RC community, it's made my life a lot better. You know, without question. But this little beast, it needs to come out again. Has not been out for a while. This little monster. And it does need to come out again because it is an awesome looking car. Do I think I will make a Italian EXP 8S? Think it would be great. I don't think so. I think everyone really wants them to make a 1/5 Typhon to start off with. Toying with getting a Kraton EXP roller, trusting it's worth it. I would have said yes, but I think that some people have been having some issues recently with them. I love ours, but it's not stock, so we have done a few mods to it. So you do still need to spend some money on it, but not as much money as you would have to pay for a RTR, and it has better diffs, etc. You still need to M2C the chassis, in my opinion, and you still need M2C hinge pins and probably the hinge pin holders, but only when you break them. I personally really like the Kraton EXP, but we did get the version 1, so the very first batch that came out. And I think it's one of the best RCs that we have, personally. That's my opinion on the Kraton EXP. Other people have had mixed reactions to it, mixed feelings with it. Oh, I need new tyres on this as well. Yeah, they're a little bit bald. You can see that. I think I might need new tyres on it. These are clean as well. Right, let's get Let's get busy. Let's get busy. It's still got a stock system in it. Let's get this diff back in anyway. Felony is 554. Is that on Amazon? Yeah, they seem to snap in the Vortex for some reason, whereas on the granites and everything, they just pop out the end and you super glue them back in. But the Vortex, they don't seem to come out. They just seem to snap. So you said it was only me that made your life better. Oh, Jono, you've always made my life better. Always, always, always. Right, that goes in there. Dry shaft, dry shaft. Ooh. Bit of a leaf. Good mesh. Yeah, 3S, in fact, we've got to get our 3S Typhon out. That hasn't been out for ages, but I need to get that fixed up because I think there's a few... I think I might have borrowed a few parts from that to put on the Road Rock, but Road Rock will be coming out again soon. Addicted, hi, how are you? I'm glad it's time to start making some money again. I need some new RCs. Oh, what are you thinking about getting, Addicted? Yeah, Amazon do quite good deals on that. Old school RC, all good here, thank you. How are you? I've put 6S shocks all the way round on both Vortexes now. Didn't need to, but that will make it super. Which ones did you use for the Vortex? The Typhon ones? Yeah, I don't know why those shocks shear so easily. Or maybe it's because they're shorter, so therefore they shear rather than bend. Dave, go subscribe to that channel, dude. Which channel? Which channel, Mast? RC Community Rules or something like that? There is more than one. You got the Savage Daves. You got me. I just got the KCRC RAM and I've had to put videos up. Dead stock Typhon and I let inexperienced kids drive it. It runs awesome. The 3S Typhon is a wicked car. In fact, was that the first 3S one we got? Or did we get the Centon? Centon hasn't been out for ages, but that's again, I borrowed some parts off of that for the Big Rock when I had a crash and the parts weren't in stock, so I need to have a look at that. I think Mojave fronts on the rear and infraction rears on the front. Oh, okay. Yeah, because these are nice and short, aren't they? So, yeah, they probably would fit better. Not a bad shout. I need to find softer springs for those infraction shocks I have on the front of them. They are too stiff. Yeah. These are quite... It's because they're so short, though, isn't it? Maybe put thinner oil in them. Would that help? Typhon 3S cars are wicked. Absolutely wicked. Everyone raves about the Big Rock. Big Rock and Typhon are basically the same, except for the body. And in my opinion, the Typhon comes with far better wheels. Plus it comes with 17mm hexes as standard. So you don't have to faff around. You can just put whatever wheels you want on it. And I'm now on MX28s on it, actually. Yeah, we trugified our... Well, that's our... we did put MX28s on it. And that really makes it a nice car to drive. So much air control. that it's bonkers. Just so much air control. Oh my God, my cover is going to get blown in 20 minutes. How's your cover getting blown, RC Mast? Where have I got to go? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Come on, Savage. Come on, share the beans. Hi, Toby. Yeah, Jack learnt to jump with our Typhon 3S as well. Actually, funny enough, we had his pro line and he rubbish at jumping that, and we always used to take the mickey out of Jack for his jumping. He couldn't jump for peanuts. And then if you look back at our very first videos, it's Jack jumping the Typhon. The Typhon was the one car we let him drive because it would take an absolute beating. And he could actually then start learning to jump. And Callum learned to jump on the granite, essentially. And I've always said that my biggest mistake was trying to learn to jump on the... I can jump, but not like the boys can. Trying to learn to jump on a V4 Creighton. It's just too much power, too twitchy. Whereas I've always said, learn to jump on the smaller cars first. Get your skill level there, and then you bring it up to the bigger cars. Fortunately, not many people listen to me, and they all think, oh, the bigger the better. You can go on most of the groups, everyone goes, oh, what car should I get to start off with? Pretty much everyone goes, oh, I've got to go 6... Oh. Sorry about that. You've got to go 6S, you've got to go 6S. It's like, no, start small and build up. What have I missed here? Electric RC. I'm subscribed. What's going on here then? Is that where you get shown up who you are? Yeah, the control in the air is definitely that, you know, you can jump, but it's getting that one backflip, two backflips, leveling it out, bringing it down on all four wheels rather than nose planting it. Creighton 4S, yeah. Shame they discontinued it and we're waiting for the new ones to come out and we'll see what they are. I was just going to say somewhere on YouTube to make it hard for everyone. Come on, Mast, you can't do that to us. Taking the Taurus all day. Max is kind of ugly. Plus threaded hinge pins and plastic hexes. I've never had a problem with the hinge pins though. Or the plastic hexes. Front bulkhead, yes, but we changed that. The Max is super tough. Oh, anyone not subscribed to Addicted? Get over there. 40 subs away from 1,000. Give the boy a little helping hand. So in essence, I should only go Hollywood and don't see batteries. Bollywood? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I'll come back in. Messed up my stream. I know, I just don't know what it's going to be. I have a funny feeling it's going to be the same 3S cars with a 4S system in it. I don't think we're going to get anything new, Frank. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be a whole new design. I think it's just going to be the same cars we had before, but with a 4S system in it. I just don't think it's going to be anything new. Notorious is a good rig as well. Right? We've got Notorious. Callum loves these. He goes through stages. The Max hasn't been out for a while. In fact, he wanted the Max out the other day, and we found out the servo was actually broken on it, the little tabs. So I've got to put a new servo in it. I've got the servo cage put in, and I'm going to put in one of our trusty DS3225s because that will fit in there. 25 kg should be enough. It's certainly enough for the likes of the Creightons and things like that. So that should be fine in a Max. So I'm going to get that in there, and then we get the Max back out. Okay, MBRC as well. Go and sub him if you haven't, guys. He's 20 away from 500. Do little shout outs tonight. I'm just excited for something new for me. And hit the likes, guys. See if we can get to 100. I would rather see a Lighten 6S platform set up for 4S. So would I, actually. But I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to get... I hate to say it. I could be totally and utterly wrong. And if I am, I'll put my hands up and say, yeah, I'm wrong. But I really do think we're just going to get the same old 3S Armour line with a Spectrum 4S system in it. I just don't think we're going to get a whole new car. I said I could be wrong. Could be very, very wrong. And if I am, I'm wrong. But I just have a funny feeling I'm not wrong. And if I'm not wrong, the question is, why is it taking them this long to 2 years to bring out the new 4S cars? Because it is 2 years. May 2020, I think I bought the last one in the UK, pretty much close to the last one, Outcast 4S, because it's the last one I could find. I wanted the Crayton 4S. I couldn't find that anywhere, and ended up managed to find some obscure shop that was selling the an Outcast 4S. I'm 1,000 subs from 1K, guys. I can't help you much there. I don't know why they would bother with 4S, really. 3S line is great as it is. Yeah. But I think it's because, you know, Team Corrali have got the 4S cars out. The MT8 has just come out, which is really a 4S car. Got the Max at 4S. And it just seems to be a bit of a gap in the market for it, to be brutally honest with you. So I do see why they're doing it, but I think they need to come out with something different than just putting a 4S system in a 3S car, because essentially we can all do that. I haven't bent anything besides a turnbuckle on either Armour 6, so I don't trash the crap out of them and launch them to the moon, but I bash them proper. We launch them, but we normally don't go out with the intention of breaking them. I know the boys can jump and land them. We just like to see how high we can jump them. Yeah, before the end of 2020, as I said, I think I'm pretty much online anyway. I think I got the last available one online. There may have been some shops that still had them in stock that you could walk into and buy. But I searched high and low and found some garden centre which sold kids' ride-on toys and had a few Armour cars in it. And I bought it from there. How you guys like the music? Yeah, what's it all about, Noah? Is it educational? Everything's educational. 2 girls, 1 cup's educational. 1 guy, 1 jar's educational. I just don't think... I could be wrong, Frank, but I just think it's going to come with a Spectrum Electrics and a big price tag. Ken, how are you? 4S cars with 6S parts, that's what I need. Well, Proline MT4x4 was supposed to be that car. It weren't very good though. The problem is that a third platform is a parts and sports issue, so it'll be a 3S platform or a 6S platform. I can't see there being a third platform. That is very, very true. And that's the one thing Armour do, is all their cars are based off the same design. So their costs are kept to the minimum. And the bulkheads, the different cases from this are the same. These are the same. The hubs are the same. You know, essentially, there's not many. I think the arms are the same as this is on the Mojave as well. I think they're the same arms. So there's not a lot of difference, which is why they're so interchangeable and customizable. And people do come up with their own hybrid cars. I need to put new tyres on this. I probably need to order some new GRPs. It must be running low. And it's that time of the year, so I need to get on and check out how many GRPs I've got and then get some new ones ordered. That's in fraction. Ready to roll. I do like the wheels on these. My least used car, this one actually. This needs a clean, so I might get that one cleaned up tomorrow as well. It's a bit dusty as well, look at that. It's just been sat out in the garage, so we put that one down there. Got another one to get cleaned tomorrow. I think you're right, Dave. I just hope they give us something new. Yeah, so do I, but I just don't think they will. Music? Is it free music, DJ Rafe? Could add it to my videos. I do struggle to find good tunes. Right, I'm gonna wash my hands. I think we've done everything that we need to fix. Oh, I do still like showing this card off though. Can't help it, I just think it's so nice. I know you've all seen it before, but it is super, super nice. Right, top up the drink, get my... No, you don't want to see me eating tonight, do you? We're going to sit down and have a chat. So RC Mask Master gets unveiled in about 9 minutes, does he? So we're going to see the RC Mask Master unveiled. So this is the latest edit I've just finished. Took me ages. Took me ages. That's how you backflip a Mojave. The music is free if you give me credit in the description. Okay. Is that on your channel, DJ? If it is, I'll go and check things out. Ian, how are you? I must have been way behind back there. See you later, Rob. Playing catch up. Yeah, my iPad must have been way behind back out there. Sorry about that. You need to change your name from Mr. Claire's Eyes because everyone thinks you're Claire. Even I do it sometimes, Ian. Apparently, RC Mask Master somewhere tonight at 10 o'clock is being unmasked on a YouTube channel. So we've been trying to work out where it is. No Team Magic suppliers in the UK. Don't see a lot of them, but they look really good. Team Magic. Do you mean the buckets? Don't be offended, but I might be really compelled. Don't disappear, Mast. Unless you're winding us up. Good tunes hard to find indeed. So if there's anybody out there that makes copyright and free music, I use. I pay for it though. I pay a monthly subscription to Epidemic Sounds. But again, I can spend hours trawling through, listening to different tracks, and it is so hard. It is so hard for me. It's just, it doesn't come, that side of it doesn't come naturally to me. In fact, editing doesn't come naturally to me, and it's just something I have to work on all the time. So my heart is pounding in. Yeah, September Kern is getting closer. Free music, if you give you credit, yeah. I hope I can come to the event in September. Marcel, you putting a video up. We don't know what the channel is though. Yeah, Epidemic Sounds. Why? I think it's about, if you're below 1,000 subs and you do TubeBuddy as well, you get it cheaper or something or other. Jay, how are you? Jay Young, that is, not J4Play. Or Jay as in Rufus. No bragging, but love your new. Have you broken the spur gear yet, though, Jay? Italian does need to come out again, yes. Just need to think of what video to do with it, though. I have to watch Soldier Like a God video. Time to order a better iron. Oh, okay. I thought what you were. I thought Soldier. I thought you said Soldier Like a God video. Solder Like a God video. Yeah, 60. I mean, the main thing about soldering is stopping that heat transfer. And a lot of people will put their metal things that they're trying to solder into a metal holder, and that heat is just getting transferred from the metal into the metal solder. And therefore you need a much stronger iron. But we've got a 60-watt iron. We don't even have it turned up to full power. And I have no issues soldering whatsoever. Yeah, well, yeah. If I do DJ Wraith, I would always put a credit in the description. I'd like Italian EXB. I wish they didn't do it as a RTR. I so wish they did it as a roller. If they did the Outcast and the Italian EXPs as rollers, I'd have probably bought both of them. But it's just they're too expensive here. How much are they now? £700 odd pounds. Italian EXP, yeah, £700 for Italian EXP. And Outcast, 689. I really like them, but we've already got the Italian. I'll probably just get an M2C chassis for it. We've got the Scorched RC titanium shock towers, although Callum did manage to bend them. And they are a pain to straighten. I think we've got a Vitavon bulkhead in one in the front. I think we've got hinge pin holders on it. So it just needs an M2C chassis, really. Dismiss. Evening, Kevin. How are you? I was told to get a large chisel tip and find it doesn't work very well. I think it's too big. What for, Conrad? No, Canada. I think the only place that they're cheap is the USA. Horizon Hobbies seem to favour the USA for sure. Yeah, that's why I'm not keen on the Spectrum ESCs, because at the end of the day, the Spectrum ESC is the lowest spec hobby wing you can get. It's the same ESC that it's in our DR8. The Spectrum ESCs are hobby wing. They're not even Max 8s. Everyone says, oh, they're Max 8s. No, they're not. The 160 is the equivalent Max 6. But the 1/8 scale ones are the Quick Run WP 8B 150. That's what the Spectrums are. I don't know if you remember, I told you to buy a complete disc set from the of a broken V6 because it keeps breaking them. And I broke the Jenny's RC diff. Always a rear. Should I jump the Creighton? Did you get the EXP ones, Marky Mark? Or did you get the stock ones? That'd be my question. Did you get the Creighton EXB rear diff bulkhead? Because that's what I would recommend getting over the standard RTR ones. The standard RTR ones are not. The V5s are better than the V4s, but they're still not great. They came out with a better pinion for it. Yeah, don't get the regular ones. Sorry, if I if you misunderstood me, get the EXB ones, and if you check out, the Italian ones are the same as the Creighton ones, as the Notorious, as the Outcast ones, and check on each page, because sometimes like the Italian ones will be cheaper than the Creighton ones. Don't ask me why, it's just the way it works out. I think it's the same part. So if we go truck, we go Creighton 6S EXB, the 6S EXB differential front limited new 2020. You don't want that one. You want the rear one, which is open, which costs you $56.29 for the Creighton. What did I say? $56.29. And if you go, I'm Outcast Extreme Bash rear. Well, they don't show it on that actually, which is a bit weird. Oh, yes, they do. Front, rear, main input gears. So this will be the limited slip. It's 49.79 if you go on the Armour Outcast one. And if you go for the Italian EXB one, 49.47, yeah. So it's slightly cheaper getting the Italian or the Outcast ones. Depends if you want open or not. The Kraton one, rear one, comes open. So it's got the big shim in it and it's an open diff, not limited slip. Versus the other ones which do come with the plates, which will be limited slip. I'm going to have to go and check you out after I've done this stream. Rollers would be great, although I put max 8 on a roughly stock size motor, go faster while building lighter. Yeah, and lighter means you can bash harder as well. Oh, evening, Kevin. How are you? You've fully given up on Armour, yeah? Probably because I know you hate the diffs. Samba Go. Evening. Spectrum ESC equals poo. Yes. Lyle is swapping from Slash to Rally tonight after I tune my rusty 4x4. Hopefully, finally try my Limitless soon. Nice. I've got to get our infraction out. Yeah, the V5 has the hardened input gears now, which they did as a sneaky change from telling anyone. Playing catch up now. Jesus. I wrote this song for my music GSE. Well, I'm useless. I can't even find songs, let alone write them. Nicely runs. I broke the stock Kraton XB turnbuckle, getting it fixed that tonight to do a proper test against the sledge. Nice. How are you finding the sledge, Frank? Bought a full set of LSD EXB discs and houses from Jenny's going into my Taurus. Good choice. It's what I've been doing with our ones as they go. I don't bother replacing them with stock. I just buy them from Jenny's and stick them in there. Yep, totally agree there, Conrad. I just use the light. I don't know why people put these really thick fluids in all the time. Oh, Jay, stop trying to wind up. I could show you a clip from our latest video, actually. Kraton is a dog. The Outcast is a heavy tank. See you later, Toby. Take care. Might see you Sunday if you're out. Not tomorrow, Emily. Monster trucking tomorrow. I guess we won't see you this weekend then, Ian. Damn it, there's a video. Oh. Where's this video, Mast? I'm not going to watch it yet. Well, you've got to share it. You can't tell us there's a video of you and we don't know where it is. Honestly, I'm loving it. If you get a minute, check out my Pick Bash video. Oh my God, it took so much punishment. Crazy strong. Good. Okay, so you haven't had any issues with the spur gear. I've just seen a few people having issues with the spur gear crunching up. Seems to be mixed reviews on it at the moment, but then again, oh, yeah, I like it with the light fluid as well, Sean. As I said, we run ours pretty much stock oils. I think you'll like maybe a few more videos. I think they'll fit in perfectly. I'm going to check them out, DJ, and it'd be nice to use. If they work, I'll do one, and because I need some new tunes. Too many stories of armour discs failing and arms made of dog biscuits. The prices they charge is inexcusable. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the EXB diffs. I don't have a problem with the EXB or the V5 arms. I'm happy with all those. But on the RTRs, and the price is just going up and up and up. And yet the weird thing is, the price of, I mean, how long is the EXB? EXB would have been out for 2 years in August, roughly. And the price hasn't changed. All the others have gone up. But the Kraton EXB roller is still the same price. Oh no, tell a lie. It's just gone up by the looks. It's 440. No, that's not it. Yeah, 449 now. And I think I paid 429 2 years, whatever it was. Or maybe I paid 439, I think. It's only just gone up. Whereas all the others have gone up a huge amount in that time. So I've got to check this channel out, have I? Oh. It's not you though, is it, Mars? It's not you though, is it, Mars? It's not you though, is it, Mars?
Hello, RC coming in at the end, depending on when you're watching this. Good morning. Welcome to Eclectic Electric RC.
I'll watch that later. Mm-hmm. Secret hidden messages and codes. Electric RC and a whole lot more. History milestones, CTA call to action. So you're in this, are you, Master? See you later, Savage Dave. Take care, buddy. Kraton EXB is top 3 in my book. It's the top number 1. X-Max is without question the most durable RC that we have for everyday use, for anywhere you want to go. So I do like the X-Max is up there. The Kraton EXB is up there because it's not as durable, but it will just jump stupidly high and you can just beat the poo out of it as well. Then you've got the Techno, which handles really well. The Lossy 5T is just an awesome car to have. I've got so many that I want to put number 1, but all for different reasons. So, Ian, the thing is, if you usually follow through and stuff, all I know is posting a video on the 22nd of April at 2200 and I'm in it. Woo! Hey! How did you get in that then, RC Master? I imagine Masters was one of Steam Trainer's fake troll accounts that actually worked. No, Master's real. Still snowing, getting storms around here. Saskatchewan. It literally blows. Oh, hopefully it will start warming up for you soon. But you are quite far north, aren't you? But as Ian said, get some paddle tyres on. RC's like Chandler. It's just got offered €1,300 for my sentence successfully. Wow, that's the question is, do you want to part with it? But that is a big offer. That is a huge offer. The problem is, will you regret parting with it? I need to find someone to trade my 10th anniversary Outcast, or maybe run it at one of my milestones. Run it at one of your milestones, or just keep it as a shelf queen. If that would be, and it'd be probably worth more in the future, I guess. Hi Tony, how are you? The internal gears are fine for my use. It's the conical and input gear. Yeah, it's the that's the ones I always used to go on mine. Is it possible to back order a Limitless with the discount code? I would have thought so. But was the Limitless on the discount code? Let's find out. This code here seems to work. If you do it on that and then click the whatchamacallit, it certainly came up and put it in there in my basket with £100 off, $100 off. If you click the back order, it doesn't work. But if you click the top bit with Madness 100, it puts it in the basket. Pay now for $2.99. That's bonk. I didn't realise the Limitless had $100 off as well. You guys are so lucky. So lucky to get those deals. See you later, Noah. Might see you Sunday. I need to go and... Oh, another YouTube channel I need to start. I'm going to come on YouTube. So what's the next RC? Well, it was going to be the MT8, but I'm having second thoughts on that now. I'm probably going to get the new... oh, what is it? Got to check when that comes out, actually. Models, brands, which one is it? The new Maverick, because I was going to get that on-road Maverick, if you remember the little truck. The Quantum Flux R, but I bailed on that because we were getting it so late. $279, it was a great price, whereas they got the new one, and I'm kind of glad we bailed on it now because they've got the new ones coming out with those new like Mustang bodies on them, and they're out very soon. So maybe we get one of them. Probably the blue one as well, the Maverick Quantum Flux muscle car. I think we might get one of them. Yeah, that's one I would never sell, Jay. Never sell an X-Max. For sale one. Well, Kev did buy his original one back, didn't he? I think didn't he sell his original one to oh, my brain's gone. can't remember. It's gone. Someone, Vinny. Thank you. Yes, he sold it to Vinny and then bought it back from Vinny. Why couldn't I remember his name? Jesus, my head. MT8 doesn't look impressive to me. Well, it's been delayed until mid-May, so. See you later, Bubbles. Pizza. Oh, dang, you're making me hungry. Making me hungry. I'm going to go and watch some videos on the MT8 and see what I think of it. 305 subs. Well done, DJ. I've just subbed, actually. Get a Lossy LMT and send it. No, because it's just going to break. Do you prefer the new body or not? I reckon you should get a Pio Electric and compare it to the Typhon TLR, Techno MT10 or whatever it is. I want to get the whole pie. I want to get the Nitro as well. The Bio Hyper 7, whatever it is, 2.21 Nitro. But as I've just started a new job, I've got to let things settle down a bit. So the only things we're buying new cars with at the moment is YouTube money. Sold it to Vinny, then brought it back. 4 X Maxes he has now. I know, I don't know why he needs 4. A Banggood's usually good with their back and stock dates, got something on order. From what I've experienced, yes, they do it 2 ways. They do it out of stock, or they do restocking, expected to ship by a certain date, or it says ready for immediate shipment. So from what I've seen and experienced, when it says restocking, expecting to ship by a certain date, it's normally done that. But I personally I wouldn't put an order in. You can get your money back. It's not you can't get your money back, but it's just a faff. I would hold off until they've got them in stock and then order them. I also started my mini YouTube channel. It allowed me to put the name here, please. I also started my mini YouTube channel. Is it allowed to put... I don't think you'll be able to, Gregory, because you can't really post links on here, I don't think. But people should be able to look you up from Gregory if it's the same account. See you later, MBRC. Take care, buddy. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, the MT8, whilst it takes 6S, I don't think it's 6S capable. I think it'll be better on 4S. So I think that's its biggest problem. Yeah, I'll go and listen to it later after I finish the stream. Best thing is bought from Bangor is double RCX and the Race Star motors. Race Star servos are good too. Yeah, I'll buy the... I mean, I've got these ones. I wasn't that impressed with these ones though. These 35 kilo ones. But the 3225... In fact, I've just ordered 2 more. Those servos, because not that I've been going through them, but I put one in the DR8, I put one in the Kronos XTR, I put one in the Typhon, I've got one to go in the Max, so I was just running out of the spare ones I had, because I've just been putting them in so many different cars. So I've just ordered a couple more, and I ordered another Howell HD servo, because I sold the ones I had spare, and I like to have a spare one in case it goes wrong. So I've just ordered some of those. Yeah, they're probably not coming back in stock, to be honest with you, Alfie. Hobby King have a few issues going on at the moment. They were really good for the money. They were really, really good for the money. And you could change the tips on them as well. That's a lot of shipping to... They not do free shipping on it to Alaska? Is Alaska not considered USA? You'll be surprised. I mean, the DR8 came with Dean's as well. What else comes with Deans? The team associated stuff does come with Deans. That our DR10 came with the Deans. Our rival MT10 came with Deans. It just seems to be, yeah, I get what you're saying, but Deans just seems to be, it's a legacy thing. First one, EcoBoost. The ones I like are the J. You can't get them on Banggood, and I've just ordered one actually to go in our X-Max. Is we can get them from AliExpress, and we've got one in our Techno, and we have one in our Techno and Jack's Krahave. It's the JX HV 720 32 MG 32 kilo, full metal gears, high voltage. I don't know whether they're waterproof or not, but I'll probably check it. I'm pretty sure it has got seals on it. Yeah, you can see the seals on it, so it should be waterproof. It's this little bad boy here. This is my favourite servo. Well, I might open it up and just put some conformal liquid on it anyway. Just in case I do decide to go and do a water crossing with it. But then again, I might take the old servo out and just keep that as a spare one. I'm slowly switching over as well to the EC5s now, Sean. As you know, I was XT90, but I'm slowly and gradually moving everything over to ECIC or ECIC5. It carries more amps. It doesn't come disconnected as much. It was Jack actually persuaded me to go XT90. My first car that I had was on EC5s. Yeah, I did change the lossy throttle servo. That's why I've ordered another one, because I sold my spare one, so I've just literally ordered another one with what I got paid for the old one. I changed it. I haven't opened the other one up to look at it yet. DR8 came with XT60 connectors. Interesting. Mine came with Deans. MT8 seems to break A-arms and turnbuckles easy. I'm going to have to check that out. It doesn't come out until next month anyway in the UK. I might see what Tomley does with his. Main thing is that new rigs are coming IC5s, and Horizon Hobby going with that batteries on now much easier. Yeah. In fact, I've put my X-Max runs them mainly because the Outcast run them, so the 4S packs I didn't want to have to use connectors, so I put EC5s on the X-Max. The boat's got EC5s on it. All the armours come with it, and rather than cutting off and putting XT90s on it, I just think it's easier, and they don't come apart as much. Right, guys, my battery's almost done. It's 10:30. I've got to go and listen to some. I haven't said got to say like that. I'm going to go and listen to some of DJ Ray's music. I've got to go and watch. RC Master. My whole back was having Y connector racing. I solved that by buying Success. I bought 2 Success packs and one's died, which really sucks. I need to buy some more, or do I? I don't know, for the Italian. That's okay, DJ. Hopefully I like your music and I'll stick it in one of my videos. And I won't say anything. I'll just put a little note down below, and then you can you'll know it, and you'll say, "Oh, that's one of mine." It is quite a tight fit, but they do fit in. I do it with the wires at the bottom. Yeah, put the wires facing down. Make sure you don't snag a balance lead wire. I'll put the wires facing down the bottom and bring them up and pop them in. They are tight. Don't forget to cancel the MT8. I'm going to go and check it out. I do like the look of it. I don't know. Is it a good 4S car? I don't know. I've only had one pair of Z, and they were very disappointing. They're marked up as 5,200 milliamp hours, and they most definitely are not 5,200 milliamp hours. They're more like 3,500 milliamp hours. My favourite batteries at the moment are... My favourite batteries of all time are definitely the Turnigy heavy duties. They're just difficult to get hold of in the UK at the moment because you have to ship them globally, which really sucks. I also really like the China Hobby Line ones, the hard case ones, 8S. What other batteries do I really like? Obviously the Panthers. DXFs are... If you can get them cheap, they're okay, but they don't last very long. They're my least performing lipos, if I'm brutally honest with you, but they're okay for bashing if they're cheap. But if you can get China Hobby Lines in a deal, they're as cheap as the XF, so there's no brainer to get China Hobby Lines. Steering rail. You guys are really trying to put me off the MT8, aren't you? Lipo Wars. There's more control in the air when using 6S over 4S. Have you seen the Max Amps lipos? They're a joke. I have seen Max Amps lipos. They are a total joke. Overpriced, yes. Is it wine? No, it's summer fruits with ice in it. You wouldn't put ice in red wine. If it did, someone would have a word with me, I think. I think 450 for it is a good price, depending on how it performs. I do intend to pimp out. The DR8 doesn't need much more, but Custom RC Upgrades is doing some upgrades for it. So we'll see what he's got coming out for it, and I'll get those. There's only one way to find out. I probably will get the MT8 still. As I said, it's YouTube money that's buying it. Claire would beat you for that. Claire would beat me for putting white ice in red wine. Scottish ladies first. You just don't do that. It's wrong. That's what I'm supposed to be going anyway. Oh, let's go, Brandon. Right, one more sneak peek. Let me find a suitable clip. Oh, in fact, what we do is I'll show you the intro for tomorrow's video. How about that? You get a sneak peek of tomorrow's intro. Oh. Little sneak peek for you. Always try and give you a sneak peek, don't I? There is a new location, yes. We went there on Good Friday. No damage to the Mojave. Another day, another broken Mojave body mount. No broken body mounts. If you ever get a Sen Reaper, I'll try to be the first to see that video. It was tested at the scale. Unfortunately, we can't get the Sen. I don't think we can get the Sen Reapers over here in the UK. Sen Racing Reaper. Well, maybe we can. Is it 1/7 RTR? Out of stock. No. No, it's out of stock in the UK. I don't know whether it'll ever come back. Hi, Danks. How are you? In fact, I'm just literally just going. Later, Skater. Later, Sean. Sean Hobby Line, 5600, 115. Ignore the connector. Just put your own one. Everyone puts their own ones on there. Okay, I am going now, guys, because I've got to go and eat my pie. Not my pie, my cake. I'm going to watch some DJs, listen to some DJs' music, and I've got to go see RC Master on video. So, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Love you all. Tomorrow's video's out, and I will try and... Sorry there wasn't one last Sunday, on Easter Sunday. Just didn't get a chance to. But I will do a live on this Sunday as well. Take care. Bye. Bye, guys. Love you all.